What's good, people? And I just want to wish all of y'all a happy Sunday. Uh, just a few things that's been on my heart, on my mind. You know, it's a nice 70-degree day, or 60-degree day, maybe 50-degree day here in Brooklyn, New York. You know, so it's pretty nice. But I just wanted to express to you guys, the past few stats that I've made have been about the messages that are in the music right now that are affecting our youth. If you are a parent right now, if you're a parent, if you're like me and you got kids out here, trust me, you're going to definitely, I want to hear from you. I want to see if you feel me on this, because this is basically a subject that's very dear and near to my heart. And I don't want my son or my daughter growing up to live and glorify the type of bullshit that these rappers are pretty much rapping about and glorifying, the messages they're spreading. Why is it, man? Like, seriously, let's think about the contradictions in the black community. Why is it that we sit up here and we will praise the guy that comes home from jail from 5-10 years, and we'll give him a party and do all this shit, but the young man and young woman that's going to college, we won't do nothing? It's sickening, man. It's sickening. Seriously, and you know what? I feel like I need to be that change. I fully have sold out to this whole thing that I'm going to be that change. So for real, all you cats out here sending me music and whatnot, if you got any of that bullshit in the music and the message of the music, don't even send it to me. Because I'm going to tell you it's whack, you whack. And I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. Seriously, man, we got to get this shit together, man. We're the only race of people that right now wakes up and listens to the vibrations of death and destruction every fucking day. This shit makes no sense. None at all. And then we give all type of excuses over it. We give all type of excuses. No one else on this earth wakes up and is basically living with the messages of death and destruction around them every single day. When you listen to white folks radio, you don't hear that. You hear love stories, you hear, pretty much situations and relationship situations. You hear motivation. You don't hear that shit. But we're the only ones that think that going to jail is cool. Do you know what they do in jail? I've been in jail. I've been to jail plenty of times, okay? I don't hide no secrets. I don't hide no secrets at all. I've been to jail plenty of times, okay? That shit ain't cool. I done been to jail in Ohio. I done been to jail in Jersey. I done been to jail in New York, at Rikers Island. The shit is whack. And there's too many of us sitting out here in these jails rotting away. We got damn near almost 1 million black men and women in jail right now. Mostly black men. This shit don't make no sense. It doesn't. But yet we sit up here and we celebrate this bullshit culture every single day. And you know what? I feel so guilty because I work at the Source magazine, and even though we are a socially responsible publication, I just feel guilty because we cover these dumbass acts. These dumbass artists that are sitting up here talking about how it's good to just sell dope, and it's good to just, all these dumbass messages. I got a son. I got a daughter. My daughter is 8. My son is 5. I don't want them listening to this bullshit. I grew up on something else. I grew up on self-destruction, Poor Righteous Teachers, who else? Lords of the Underground, Black Sheep, who else? EPMD, Eric B. You know what I'm saying? I grew up on these acts that taught us, like, yo, go out and get yours. They didn't say go crack another black man's head or kill him just to get yours, or sell drugs and whatnot to, their children or whatnot just to get yours. I didn't grow up on that, man. We got it. You know what? It's so bad right now that there's a whole bunch of people on my stats and whatnot giving all these motherfucking excuses. Nah, man, ain't no excuses. It ain't none. It's none. What can you excuse? How the fuck can you excuse and shit, motherfucker, talking about, yo, go out and kill, who want to die with me, murder, and let's sell all this pack and drugs. Let's trap and die. How the fuck you gonna excuse that? You got kids. That shit don't make no sense, man. It don't. I want y'all to really think. Pay attention. Think. You know what they do in these jails? Let me tell you. These jails use these inmates as free labor for a lot of Fortune 500 companies, okay? A lot of them. Some of them have backed out because they got exposed as far as being a part of ALEC. If you don't know what ALEC is, look it up. We got to talk about this, man. Seriously. There's too many of us black people that are praising and worshiping these ill messages in the music. Why the fuck are we sitting up here always praising those who have been to jail, these thugs, these drug dealers? Like, yo, it makes no difference. I don't care if you sold drugs and you made $1 million and now you can, do this, do that, send your kids and your family to college. Motherfucker, what about mine? What about the kids and shit that you sold drugs to and whatnot that was in my family that now don't have a future? Think. Use your motherfucking brain and think, goddammit. Man, y'all go seriously make me come out and be on some Malcolm X shit. Seriously, I swear to God, y'all are. You know what I'm saying? Because for real, I've had it up to here. I'm a part of this music industry. That's how I get my checks. I'm a part of this music industry and shit, and I feel so guilty because I'm actually covering these clowns like Future, who would tell you to go drink lean and do all this other bullshit when he doesn't do it. He doesn't do it. Know what I'm saying? All these cats talking about doing all this bullshit, they don't do it. All they do is do this shit for the camera so they can stay relevant. I swear, man, we have got to be some of the most stupid people because all they're doing is feeding us to the justice system, which keeps making us prisoners to fill these jails, which they are privatized and which they're making money off of. And all we're doing is basically doing work, creating products like a sweatshop that they blast people over in Thailand and China for. They're doing the same things. Walmart, GM, Target, all of these places. We can't keep going down this road, man. We gotta be better. We gotta think. Use your brain and think, black people. Seriously. Quit saying, if it ain't my kid, I'm not involved. I don't care. We all one. We gotta look out for each other. Each one teach one, and we'll reach one. Man, come on, man. Seriously, this shit is just really troubling me. It's in my soul right now, and it's making me want to speak. Allah is really saying, you know what, you need to speak. I live my truth. I ain't afraid of nothing I done did. Nothing. Nothing. But I'm also not afraid to tell these kids that, look, these artists that you following, all of them are bullshit. When Yo Gotti came up to the source and shit, seriously, Yo Gotti came with maybe like 3 or 4 white folks from the label Epic. Alright? He ain't doing none of that shit. He told us, hey, I ain't in the hood like that. I ain't doing none of that shit. That's what he told us. He's not doing that shit. He's not selling the drugs. He's not doing none of that shit. All he's doing is just basically making up all these stories, selling them to yo dumbasses who are listening to that shit and say, okay, Yo Gotti a real nigga. No, he's not. When they asked Future about, yo, how are you able to do all this touring and carry on this whole tour schedule, and you know what, and you're doing all these drugs? He's not doing it. He said, I'm not doing those. I'm not doing that. We just interviewed 2 Chainz. 2 Chainz is not doing none of that shit. Okay? Black people, seriously, don't believe the messages that are in these rap lyrics. Okay? I don't care who tells you otherwise. This shit is not cool. It needs to change. It definitely needs to change. And fuck, if I gotta be the catalyst to start something to at least get some of my people that are on my timeline to listen to me. And you know what? My last message for you black women. Black women, I love you. I love you to death. You are the salt of earth. You are the most sexy, beautiful woman on the earth, bar none. But why the fuck y'all gotta be sitting up here dressing and shit like prostitutes every damn day? Tight everything. Why? Yo, men are visual creatures. We react off what we see. So when y'all up here wearing shit that's just so tight on your body and shit so we can see your pulse pulsating through your clothes, what the fuck are you think, or how do you think we're gonna take that? Don't you think that we're gonna be like, oh my God, oh my God, our hormones are going to react to that. Okay? It's all sex and lust. It's not love. Sex and lust, not love. So quit getting it twisted. Quit getting it twisted, man. Seriously. Be ladies. Conduct yourselves like ladies. Even if the man is not conducting himself as a man, still be a lady. Alright? Come on, man. Y'all are queens. Most of y'all anyway. Some of y'all motherfuckers is just straight ratchet. Ain't got no alibi for y'all. But look, man, let's just get this shit together slowly but surely. Please pass this message along. Please, I'm here in New York. I'm in the epicenter of this music industry. I'm seeing the backstories. I'm living it. I'm looking at it. I can tell you what's real and not, and what's not real. What's real and what's fake. Come on, man. Seriously. Let's get it together, man. Let's pass this message along to as many people as you can. All right. I'm trying to start something because I feel that I've been touched by Allah to say, you know what? You need to tell people what you're seeing, what's going on. I'm being obedient. All right. Come on, man. Let's create change. We are better people than this. We're greater. We are so much greater. Black woman, you're a queen. Black man, you're a king. Come on, man. Stop letting these others play us like we just fucking paupers and jesters. We're not. We're so much better than this, man. Seriously. That's all I gotta say, man. I'll get with y'all in a minute. Alright?